1947. While New Delhi erupts in celebration as India achieves independence after nearly 200 years of British rule, another story is unfolding. Just a few hundred miles away, Lahore burns. Train stations overflow, not with joy, but with fear. This is not just the birth of a nation, but also a rupture. India is split into two dominions, India and Pakistan. What led to this moment of joy shadowed by pain? The seeds of division were planted long before independence. Under British rule from 1858, India was governed through a policy of divide and rule. The British categorized Indians by religion, caste, and language. Laws like the 1909 Morley-Minto reforms institutionalized separate electorates for Muslims, a move that laid the groundwork for religious politics. By the late 19th century, Indian intellectuals and reformers began dreaming of a united, self-governed India. The Indian National Congress, founded in 1885, was secular in intention, yet it largely represented an elite urban Hindu class. Over time, a growing number of Muslims felt their voices were drowned out in the majority. In response to Congress dominance, prominent Muslims formed the All India Muslim League in 1906. It began as a platform for safeguarding Muslim rights in a Hindu-majority India. Over time, the League evolved from demanding representation to demanding separation. Mohandas Gandhi believed in Sarva Dharma Sambhava, equal respect for all religions. He visualized India as a mosaic of faiths living together. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, once an ambassador of Hindu-Muslim unity, came to believe that Muslims constituted a separate nation. He feared that in a democratic India, Muslims would be forever politically marginalized. In March 1940, at Lahore, the Muslim League took a historic step. They called for independent states in Muslim-majority areas. Though the word Pakistan wasn't used, the idea was clear: a separate homeland for Indian Muslims. World War II had left Britain drained. Eager to exit India, the British rushed the process. The cabinet mission of 1946 failed to reconcile Congress and League. Riots erupted. Lord Mountbatten, the last viceroy, announced partition, with just 5 weeks to draw new borders. Hey friends, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you found this story meaningful, helpful, or even just a little thought-provoking, we'd really appreciate your support. You can hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with someone who might enjoy it too. British lawyer Cyril Radcliffe, who had never been to India, was tasked with drawing the borders. In just 5 weeks, he divided Bengal and Punjab, cutting through villages, rivers, and even homes. When the Radcliffe Line was announced on August 17th, people had already started killing and dying, unaware if they lived in India or Pakistan. Partition triggered one of the largest and most violent mass migrations in human history. Over 14 million were displaced. Trains arrived full of corpses, neighbors turned on each other, over 1 million died in communal carnage. The scars are still visible. India and Pakistan have since fought wars, built walls, and exchanged fire. But the pain of partition lingers. Families were torn apart, relationships severed, yet amid animosity, there are stories of shared culture, language, and hope. Why did India split into two countries? The reasons lie in colonial strategy, political failure, and deep-rooted mistrust. But beyond the headlines are human stories of hope, horror, and survival. History's greatest lesson is that it must not be forgotten. Only by remembering can we ensure it is never repeated.